Additionally, this has been a busy week for debate because we need to get the bills moved from the House over to the Senate to be considered for the next funnel. Excuse me. And they need to send their bills over to us as well. So lots of debate this week. And I just wanted to touch on a couple bills that I think were bills that were pretty noteworthy this week. We've been working for the last several years on human trafficking and trying to make some inroads. That's been pretty bipartisan work. This year, House File 2278 extended the statute of limitations for victims of human trafficking and kidnapping from 3 years to 10 years. These can be very, very complicated cases, and so the investigators and law enforcement believe this will be a good adjunct to help them investigate some of these kids and prosecute those folks that are abusing children. Additionally, House File 2401 penalizes abusers that when they get credit cards in the name of minors. I mean, obviously, on the very surface levels, that's a bad idea. But additionally, when it comes to human trafficking, people are getting credit cards in these minors' names, and then that individual is forced to work that off, doing whatever happens to be being sold at that time by that trafficker. So this is another bill that's going to go a long way to help fight that activity. Right now being debated on the House floor is the Career Technical Education Reform Bill. That's one of the first pieces, or one of the additional pieces, that has a lot of support from the governor's office and the Senate and the House together, working on those workforce issues. So as we've talked about from the beginning of session, workforce, jobs, employers needing certain training, and people needing certain skills. And so aligning more, making it more possible to work between high schools, community colleges, employers, getting everybody on the same page, moving these jobs forward. So that's going to be useful. And the final bill I think is a good bill for Iowans this year that I'd like to highlight is making the juvenile court records confidential. We probably all know of a young person that made a really bad choice when they were young, and then went on to make good choices. And yet that one bad choice when they were very young haunts them when it comes to housing and many other aspects of their lives. So we have a bill to leave those records sealed unless a judge releases those, because they are important in a case somewhere down the road. So I think that's a good bill for Iowans as well. And